Hello everybody, welcome to day 20 of the Empowered Revolution Roadshow and the Dream Life 111 Day Challenge. Today is a beautiful Saturday, on my way to work at my job, but feeling pretty good. Got a lot of things accomplished yesterday, which was nice. Got some stuff done today. So yeah, looking pretty good for those of you who read my letter to myself from the future. I think things are going on the right track for that, so I'm excited for that. I gave myself a year deadline to accomplish some things, so that's good. So my next step now is to break that down into little smaller pieces to accomplish things. So yeah, that's where I'm at there. So today's message is talking about manifesting your dream. So we talked about, writing your dream down, dreaming big, don't be afraid of it. And so now it's a matter about manifesting that and doing the things to get there. So like I said, we're going to break down some of the dreams that I have on my letter in the next couple weeks into smaller pieces and smaller chunks to get those things accomplished to get to where I want to get to. So today we're going to talk about not being afraid of it and doing things to make it happen, not stop it from happening. So there's been times when I've been trying to do this, like I said, I've been just trying to do it for 2 years now, and we get to the point where, okay, next step I need to do is this, but I would be afraid to do it, because then what happens if I get that next step done and I accomplish that, then it's real, and then I've got to really step up my game on things. So a lot of times we are fearful of that success because we don't know what's going to happen next. And the one thing I've learned, if anything, is that we are able to just not worry about it, because we'll be ready for anything we can get to. Things that happen next are meant to happen, whether you want them to or not. That's just the way it works. And if you're doing things the right way by manifesting in a positive, place, and you're using whatever higher power you use to get there, then that's the direction you're supposed to go. So the way I'm going to manifest things today is I'm going to start searching for locations for my nonprofit business I want to start. Well, I have started, but a place to actually have it where I can start building a place to have the classes I want to teach, or not me teach personally, but have the classes I want to be able to offer, a place where a safe place that people can go, teens and young adults can go to, go to feel safe, to feel empowered, and so forth. So, also a place that I can start housing merchandise, items that people donate to offer to those people who are in need, whether it's clothing, household items, furniture, what have you. I'd like to have a place that has some type of garage so that we can offer automotive classes, as well as low income, or low, I don't know what the word is, but have automotive expenses covered in the same manner as everything else is. That if you need new brakes that you can't afford, that we can somehow make a way to get those to you. I know a lot of times people can't afford to go to, pick your name brand automotive place to get things fixed, because it's expensive, and a lot of people don't know how to do it themselves, so they can't just go buy things. So I want to use the automotive class to be where somebody can come in, bring their car, they need brakes, and not only do they get new brakes, but we can have somebody teach a handful of people how to do the brakes themselves too. So it covers two things: it helps somebody who need, and also get somebody to be able to learn how to do things. So that's one of the things. the cooking classes I want to do. You're going to teach how to do cooking a couple nights a week, whatever it is, and then the food we cook, we'll offer to people who are in need as well. So there's lots of things I want to do. But the first thing I need to do is get a place for that. I don't know how I'm going to pay for it yet, but I'm going to manifest that. Maybe I can find someone to donate a building for a year or 6 months or whatever, and sign a lease. That after a year I start paying for it. That gives me an opportunity to start somewhere. Then once I get to that point, I'll start going for funding to pay for some of that stuff. We got to be able to pay for a couple of salaries. I'd love to do it part-time and still work my other job, but I don't think I can do it justice to do it that way. I'm going to have to work, full-time at this, so I'll need a small salary for that, as well as a couple other people that I want to bring on as well. Obviously my wife, who has been by my side the whole time for this thing, but she's a few credits away from her bachelor's degree in human services for counseling and specializing in children and teenagers, so she'll be a great asset to the business as well. I've got a couple of people that I know want to help out in some way, so that's our next step. So it's going to find a building and then finding money to get it going, and that's what I'm going to be doing for today and going on for the next couple of weeks, and then breaking down all the other things I have to do in little small chunks. So my challenge today for everybody is to take that dream that they have and start to really manifest it. What you need to do, break it down in little chunks, whether it be you need a building or you need a degree, you need schooling, you need training, whatever it is, break it down in little chunks, prioritize what you need to do first, and set a game plan and set a date for it. I've done this a couple times. This is where manifesting, not being ready to go, sometimes doesn't work out, but I've done this twice in a little over a year and a half, 2 years. I have manifested dates of, I've written resignation letters to myself or to my boss at the time, saying I'm going to be quitting at this time, and I've set dates where I want things to accomplish, and twice now they've come true. Those dates came, and I was, for whatever reason, not with a job anymore, and I wasn't prepared because I didn't break my thing down into chunks. So I'm going to, now that I set another date, I'm going to make sure that I do that. I've also set the date a little farther out than I'd done before, so I have more time to work on it. If the date gets pushed up, no problem, but yeah, so anyway, I hope everyone has a great day today. Really work on that dream you have, whatever it is. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to succeed. Don't sabotage yourself, because you're worth it. Every single one of you is worth it. So be strong. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask anybody for help, whether it's me, whether it's your parents, siblings, best friends, or somebody you found online that's in a similar situation or has similar ideas. Let's come together as a group and really focus on helping each other out to succeed. So I want to be a part of things that's like this, that people chase their dream, and it's not just chasing it like a dog chasing its tail, never catching it, but actually chasing it and getting it and moving on to the next dream. So I think we all can do that. So have a great day. Dream big. Don't be afraid, or be afraid, but don't let the fear overcome you and stop you. It's okay to be afraid. I think fear is a good feeling to have, because every time you overcome that fear, you're making an accomplishment and you can feel good about it. So dream big, overcome those fears, and let's go out and make a better world for yourself and everybody else in it. And thanks a lot. Have a good day.